With so many people in commercial real estate, how does an investor find a qualified agent to represent them when they're looking to purchase?
Timely question. I actually just did a poll on LinkedIn about a month ago and asked all of my investors what was the number one trait or traits they looked for when hiring an investment sale broker. And I came up with four choices. The fourth choice was almost by accident, but the four I came up with was number one, I put down experience as a choice for them to choose from, number of years in the business. I put down sales volume, right? Actually, actual sales transactions. The third thing I put down was the brokerage size. Were you an independent like me? Do you choose, a CB Richard Ellis, a Marcus Millichap, a huge national, a Compass, and then I couldn't really come up with a fourth one. So I'm like, let me stick in likability and reachability, right? The ability to actually reach the agent when you need them.
Right.
And I put that poll out there for a week, got a bunch of replies, enough to have enough data. And 51% of respondents said reachability and likability was the number one thing they look for in an agent. So I think in investment sales, most investors, when you get into the multifamily field, they already feel like you probably are already pretty good at sales and have good sales volume and have experience, or you wouldn't be in that industry. And so what folks are looking for is people who they can work with, people who they want to take phone calls from and enjoy working with, because the multifamily industry, any investment sale business, there's a lot of time involved in doing transactions. And the worst thing is hanging out with someone you don't want to be hanging out with. So I think that's your first choice. And of course, sales volume was second. That was 32% of the vote. So you do have to walk the walk, right? So when you're asked, when you're choosing agents, you can figure out pretty darn quickly by Googling their name and how their name will come up with the number of transactions they've done, listings, their presence on social media, how many people are following them. Like, that's what you're looking for, someone who's really out there and that you like. The brokerage size got 1% of the vote.
Love that.
So don't go after the brokerage and then try to find an agent in the brokerage. Find someone who's repeatedly out there in the world and then speak with them and interview them and feel like you have a jive with them.
Great. Thank you.